Hey, beautiful people, happy Sunday. It is March the 12th, 2023. So, let me first off say I apologize that I am a tad bit behind. If anybody knows me, you know that it's not something that I am known for. However, I will tell you all that I am new to this whole technology, social media, apps you're supposed to use, things are supposed to see. Look at that, the lights have gone off. Y'all just have to bear with your girl, okay? So going forward, I hope to be not hope because I want to honor my word. I'm going to be able to give you all what you want, which is obviously making sure I do this on time. So the lighting is no more. Apparently, I've used it all. So that's fine. The circle still looks great. So I want to tell you a little bit about what you can expect to hear from me. Again, as I mentioned yesterday, this is what comes up, comes out. Also, Random Chats with Aquinas is another name that I'm kind of throwing around. So I am 39 in September. Whoop, whoop, for all my people in their late 30s. I am the oldest of 5 girls. I am divorced, and unfortunately, my ex-husband, he passed this year. That's another topic for another time. But I do have 3 wonderful nephews and 1 niece. Her favorite color is pink. So you will hear me periodically talk about pink or wear something. Not just because it's her favorite color, mine too, but she's the only little girl that we have right now. Also, I love meeting new people. I also like to travel, and of course, like everybody else, we were in the house. We outside now because the pandemic, had us all in the house. I also like all types of music. Now, I don't really like heavy metal, and I apologize. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but it's like the heavy, it's like that movie, Nights at the Roxbury. How can you think after so long? Anyway, why am I doing this? It's time. Also, people have told me that I'm funny. I don't really know. I'm not a Kevin Hart by any means, or even Tiffany Haddish for that matter. I just think something and it comes up and comes out. So you'll be the judge of that. I will ask for my people who are watching me on YouTube, please put where you're from, the United States, maybe the city. You can even put the number 1. The purpose of that, I learned this from The Chosen because I do watch that TV series, is it lets YouTube know that you're interested. And we want to get some traction, okay? This is something that I'm committed to doing again every Sunday right now. What's my desired outcome? For me, this is all about healing. Everybody has been through a lot, and some people can express that through art. Some people express that through music. Some people write. For me, I am tackling vlogging. Just to kind of talk through some things, or just at random talk to you all about some of my experiences. The other reason for that is, as I mentioned, my ex-husband, he passed away this year. And it wasn't unexpected because of his diagnosis, but it was sudden because I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. But while caring for him, I found that I was the primary caregiver, but I also worked full-time, and there are a lot of people that had the same roles that I had at that time. So I want to make sure people who are in those roles know that you do have support. There are other people out there, and there are other resources that you have access to. I didn't know where to go. The chapter we belong to, they offered some suggestions, but there was nothing blatant, if you will. I will tell you he was diagnosed with ALS. Another name for that is called the Lou Gehrig disease. I'm not going to talk anymore about it because I am going to save that for another time when we get together and chat. I do want to talk today about what I have recently started. I've been talking to some of my girlfriends and family members just about how, job satisfaction is important. And it is important that people work, every industry is experiencing a lack of talented talent, if you will, in the workforce. And so once you become proficient or a master of what you've done, sometimes it can seem almost boring or flatline. So one of my girlfriends said, "You are great at what you do, Aquinas. Come here and continue to be great, but why don't you challenge yourself outside?" And I got to thinking, she's right. I am kind of good at what I do. And she suggested work out. And she was like, "Why don't you start a podcast?" So, okay, I'm gonna try those things. But one of the things that I have already been doing is I've been exercising. Now, everybody talks about going to the gym at the first of the year. It's almost like a unstated New Year's resolution, whether you say it out loud or not, whether you agree with it or not. That's what people do. So I've been fortunate enough to have this awesome trainer. His name is Chavez, and he gave me a meal plan, and he's been very patient. I was in a car accident in my early 20s, so I have lower back issues. And I also had some other work done as far as going under the knife with my body. And so he's been very patient and tolerant. But one of the biggest things that he told me is you can come here every day, Aquinas, but you got to make sure you're eating correctly. So I want to talk a little bit about people going to the gym. That's what I want to talk about today. I want to share with you all my outfit. So as you can see, it reads Sky, IVP, Ivy Park. Yes, we all know it is Beyonce's line. And let me just say, I came to the party late. I had no idea about this particular line until like, I don't know, this is 2023, maybe 2021. But let me just tell you, I love how her, and as you can see, that's why I'm in the gym, because I don't want my clothes to roll over. But my skin looks good, if I can say so myself. I love how her material feels. I'm told that she kind of likes this look where the outside looks like underwear. I don't know, I didn't do research. I love this whole outfit together. Been doing some squats. When I go to the gym though, I do take this sweatshirt off. I do have the matching undergarment to go with it. I just prefer to have something else on other than this sweatshirt because obviously I'm gonna be sweaty. But while talking about my work outfits, I was talking to some of my girlfriends and some of my sisters, and as I mentioned, I'm the oldest of 5. I was like, hey, how many outfits do you have to go to the gym? And they're like, what do you mean, Aquinas? My nickname is Precious, so that's what my sisters would call me. I was like, are you racking up on clothes so you can go to the gym? They were like, no, I just wear, sweatpants, or, have a few items that I just kind of keep in the wash. Well, me, I like to look cute. My mom has always told me, Precious, don't spend all your money. You're going to the gym, you're losing weight. Go chill on a trip, great. But I just saw something on social media. What am I wearing on these trips, mama? I cannot wear the same thing. So she's right. I also learned during the pandemic that I am a compulsive shopper. Again, we'll talk through a lot more of these things later on. But today I just want to talk through how I have been buying a ton of workout gear or active wear, leisure wear, whatever the new name is. I'm going to keep calling it workout gear. And my goal originally was to get 30 different pieces. Team, I got 30 different pieces. That's undergarments and bottoms. Now my sweatshirts mostly come from Ivy Park. Again, I'm a huge fan of Beyonce's line, not only because of how it feels, it is reasonably priced if you can catch it before it goes to the other places where people auction it off, like StockX. That's where I actually got these 3 pieces from. I did not again know about her line until about 2 or 3 years ago. So I have my 30 pieces. But I'm ready to buy some more. Just because her last line that dropped, oh my gosh, it's army fatigue, it's bright orange, and it looks good against my hue, right? So I'm probably gonna end up buying some more pieces. But I also have some of Rihanna's stuff, and her stuff feels really good, similar to Beyonce's in the sense of the front looks like, kind of shaped like underwear, if you will. It feels the same, Rihanna's line, as far as the material, but again, reasonably priced. You can join Rihanna's website. I forget the fee each month, but they really work with you if you're just really trying to try it out. The next line that I'm going to talk about is Victoria's Secret. Now, Victoria, she's been around for a long time. I have not always worn her activewear. Mostly, I started wearing her back in college when you could buy like the scents in a bag. I thought it was so cool. But also going to bed to look nice for myself. That's actually how I became a huge fan of Victoria's Secret. Her stuff is very, very nice. I have this really pretty fuchsia color, almost probably about the color of my lips, which is actually MAC, and it's Velvet Punch, and I love it because it looks really good against my hue. And I also have this light pink bottom that I wear with this fuchsia color undergarment. Sports bra is the proper name that I should be calling it. So those are the 3 brands that I have right now. Oh, no. There's another one, Pop Fit. I found them on Instagram. It feels really nice. I'm a matchy type of girl, in case you didn't figure that out. So I like for stuff to match. But those are the brands that I have actually purchase. I do again have my 30 outfits so that I can have something new every time I go to the gym. I'm that girl. The shoes that I'm wearing are Adidas or Brooks. Now I didn't know about Brooks being a brand until I talked to one of my teammates at work and one of my managers. And I like it because I feel comfortable in it. I do have one problem though. My left shoe, for whatever reason, I can't get that shoestring to pull so I can type. It could be user error. Anyway, so this is a little bit about what you're gonna see and or hear. Later on, I will have some other people join me, some of my co-workers, some of my friends, possibly doctors, other people like therapists, or just, you know, persons who can help with information. As I mentioned, you know, I cared for my ex-husband who was diagnosed with a debilitating disease. So I won't keep you all this much longer. This is Sunday and it's most people's chill day. Hang with your fam, prepare for Monday. But I just want to tell everybody, thank you so much for joining me today on What Comes Up, Comes Out. Please join me again. I'll see you all next time on Sunday next week at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bye, everybody.